Hello, amazing musical tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall with me, BlueAnkylo. So we got some really awesome battle music for today. This is like the Knight Errant theme from whatever terrible TV show that our buddy was living on for 2 years. So anyway, last episode we successfully found the BioWare that was, well, copyright, patent infringement, something or other. And of course, the corp immediately attacks us as soon as we walked out, as you'd sort of expect, really. The good news is we've got quite a lot of reinforcements. I have a feeling if we had killed him, if you can kill him, this would be a much more difficult battle with just the 4 of us versus six of these guys. So we need to find some cover, and I need to back up a little bit. They've got a lot of units really close by. So I'm thinking that guy's already in that cover. I could probably put Lady Blue in full cover, seeing as she's always the one that gets shot up the worst. We'll get my haste going, get her in cover. Glory, a little bit more sturdy, got some melee moves, but maybe for the first round we'll put her in medium cover. Maybe activate her adrenal pump. Probably want to get her the aim spell to start shooting better anyway before we do too much. Yeah, our odds to hit back here are not very good. I feel like usually you want to kill the mages first, but the allied drones are just going to target whatever, so finishing enemies off might be more important if you can get the hit. Gonna put Blitz way back here for now. Activate his drone. That even put the drone in a relatively good spot, I think. But at least we're getting our hits in. They're not doing much damage, but we're getting really good rolls for actually hitting, at least. Alright, so we're in the position... That one's been flanked. So we got slightly better accuracy with the shotgun. 64% though. Yeah, I'd rather take 64% with a chance to kill than 60% to just do some damage. Didn't kill, but you know. Okay, good start. Grenades, blitz. Freaking kidding me? Full cover. I can hit for 30 damage in one shot. Stunned. How do you stun grenade a drone? This might be over really quick. You know how the last fight wasn't that bad? I don't think the enemies have missed an attack yet. At least the allied drones have good aim. Sheesh. One shot, 30 damage through full cover. That is ridiculous. I have to spend a turn putting armor on. I'm dead. Like, you know, we should be able to kill the quarantine tech. It would have been really nice to summon a spirit or something. I don't actually see any. There's supposed to be a spirit summoning spot on basically every big battle map, from what I understand, but I don't see any. Normally you can see them on the map with the alt button, but I never found any on this area. I could use a med kit. I might actually literally need to. I'm really hoping Iger can kill a lot of baddies with that. Well, let's just try to get some damage in here. Yeah, that's pretty much what you'd expect. Alright, well this guy's gonna be dead, right? There's no way... Just take a normal shot, 83%. You're not gonna miss, right? He has 5 HP left, of course. Well, at least you killed him. Man in suit. The problem is... I don't know how I can keep Lady Blue alive here. Good, 1 out of 3. Awesome. That was 73% and we missed both. Well, I'm dead. Oh, that's just a stun. Great, it's only a stun. Now I'm dead. I don't know what I was supposed to do in that situation, though. Like, I guess I could have tried to reposition, but I was already... I don't even know. I don't even know. I could have tried to run away, I guess. So, basically, we have 3 turns to use one of Glory's trauma kits, which brings her back at 25%, if we manage that. What is this? Why is my drone offline? I know they stunned him, but why would that turn him off? I still don't understand how this game works sometimes. At least we killed that one. This guy's almost dead. Maybe Iger with a sniper rifle? 74 is pretty good. Thank you, Iger. This is why I keep you around. Stuff like that. It's not gonna hit. There's no way. I mean, she's got lots of medkits too, but... I guess we just take a shot at maybe the Conjurer? The Fire Spirit's gonna be a problem. It's gonna start moving in pretty quick, I think. This game is kind of brutal, you know. We're getting lots of dodges now after I got absolutely massacred. So you're still all burning to death, right? 10 damage per round. That's terrible. Could move here, try the claw. That puts her out of cover, though. I have to try with Lady Blue. I don't know. Oops, no. I clearly clicked on this button. You guys saw it. I didn't click on the screen. I clicked on the button. Well, there's nothing we can do. Guess we try to kill the Inferno thing first. Yeah. Pretty standard. Well, let's bring the drone down. Maybe it can lure out some shots or something. Maybe. Come on. Just dodge. So much damage over there. Alright, well the spirit's dead. That's one down at least. Probably the biggest problem. Oh, man. She's gonna have to heal herself this round. Because if she goes down, she automatically uses this on herself. Actually, I don't even know if I think we're screwed, honestly, actually. Because I misclicked, I don't think I can save Lady Blue in time. Unless someone else has a trauma kit. Unless we can win the battle on this round, which is not going to happen. Did we just do 1 damage? We just did 1 damage. Maybe we'll flank with the drone. I don't know. But flanking doesn't even make any difference. Like, you get critical chance. This one's not even flanked, technically. But this one's flanked, and it gives you critical chance, but the odds to hit are just as bad. And that's what you get. And cover means nothing for the enemy. I don't know if Lady Blue will survive this round, though. I think she needed to be resurrected last turn. Yep. That's game over. So how far back does it put you? Please don't tell me you're making me redo the whole level. Because this has been a relatively long level. Generally can't save in between areas much, though. I just feel like she got her armor stripped before she could even move. The first thing she did... So this is just the end, at least. The first thing she did was run into full cover. The best cover I could find her. And then she was immediately hit for a crit for 30 damage. While she was in full cover. Like, what other choices did I have? Like... Sort of skipped through the text this time, but... I'm just trying to think, like, how am I actually going to make it through this combat? If they can just kill her in the first round or two, like... It's just a matter of getting lucky until they don't, just get a critical on her, like... I don't know what the odds... I don't know what the enemy's working with for odds on getting that 30 damage crit. Maybe it won't happen this time? I don't know. No point, really, to talk. We know what's going to happen. Well, let's give this a second try. We'll see what happens. I'll try to consider where I should move her myself. Like, we might as well use whatever resources we've got. Probably the last fight for this mission. Yeah, they break your armor automatically before you get to move. Same thing exactly. You know, I could rebuild 4 of it. You'd really think getting full cover would be a good first move, but obviously that results in death. These are light cover, that's not very good. This is full cover way on the other side, but sort of like it flanks them, but like that's way too many people that can shoot at her. And full cover doesn't really seem to do much. Hold on. I'm sure there's somewhere in here where it tells you what full cover does. Heavy cover. Maybe it doesn't tell you exactly. It tells you what the icon is, but I assumed it's a fairly reasonable amount of evasion, right? Maybe I was wrong. I don't know what to do. I feel like moving into cover is still the best first move. Usually getting haste up early is better than not. I guess I can move to cover and put on armor, and that's the most defensive I could possibly be. I can't think of any other way to do it. Now we know there's going to be a spirit summoning down here, which is there's nothing we can stop it. I still think trying to get the adrenal pump on is a good idea. Does she move up, or does she go adjacent and start using melee? We also know the enemy are going to be pretty free with the flashbangs. I guess we send Glory out like this. And, maybe try to get something like this going on this guy. Of course she misses. Why would you hit from point blank with claws? Alright, well I still think we want to activate Max. And then get Blitz into whatever cover we can find. Iger was usually doing pretty well from this spot. Put her maybe further back. She's pretty good with her sniper rifle. She does need that aim boost, though, to really get much done. What do you think? Maybe like a super crit that kills the Conjurer before the spirit shows up? I think we'll get more done trying to kill the guy that's flanked. Yeah, I should have thought of that. That we'd literally miss the guy we're shooting at, but hit Glory. Should have known, right? Must have some sort of grenade launcher. That's crazy. How does that hit me? What's the point of the cover-based system with armor and stuff when it just gets ignored? The enemy seems to do basically the same thing. I don't know if I can win this fight. I thought we were doing alright on hard mode. You know, the last couple fights weren't impossible, but... like, I don't know how I'm gonna survive. Like, I don't get to use Iger at all because they grenaded her from... I don't know, wherever they threw the snug grenade from. So... like, I can use my air elemental, but this is 1,000 Nuyen air elemental. I'm not even sure if I'm going to make that much money for doing this run. Like, spending consumables like that, like, you lose money more than you make it. At least we hit him this time. I mean, this guy's right beside her. You'd think she might be able to kill him. That's pretty good damage. Maybe the drone can finish it off and I'll put her in cover. Or maybe Blitz can as well. Alright, we got one guy, so... it's good. Maybe we can stun the one that's gonna flank Lady Blue? Yeah, okay. Maybe. Another double damage crit. $36 damage crit. How that... And... What is going on here? How am I so weak? Now, this is a mage. It's doing magical attacks, right? So, I think that is supposed to not play against your, if you look at your stats, it's not physical damage, so a low body doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter for quickness either. It's not physical as far as I understand. So, the thing that protects you from magic is willpower, a stat we're actually pretty good in. Reduces the chance to be hit by enemy magic. And that's, I think, your only defense against magic is willpower. Like, as a normal shaman would go all charisma, you wouldn't even have that much willpower. So I went with, like, one of the defensive, like, magic-resistant type builds. Now, sure, body would give me more HP. I could take more hits, but... there's no armor for magic. And I just get crushed instantly. Like, there's no protection. That was 34 damage. I honestly don't understand how you're supposed to survive that. I mean, sure, kill the mage before it gets a turn, but that's not so easy. Like, can't hit it from point blank like this. No, I think we lose. Man, I was really hoping I was gonna like this game, but you know, I took that 4-month break, and I don't remember exactly what caused me to take it. But I've come back, sort of hoping that you know I'd be having a good time and sharing it with you guys. But this is just super frustrating. 1 damage. Okay, well the acid might kill her. Alright, that's another one down, at least. Not like it really matters, like... Just, like, I'm already dead. Instantly. %, flanked point blank. At least we hit, but... How come she didn't take the acid damage? It said acid damage. I'm kind of just relying on the allied drones to win this for me. I think if we kill everything in 2 turns, we'll be okay. We'll go with this one. Not great. That was better, though. I can't rely on 70 or 50% shots, they just don't matter. Wow, they blew up my drone. Poor Max. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is you start this battle and we just run into a corner and hope that the allied drones win it for us. Because they're pretty strong, obviously, but... I think we've lost, though, like... And again, acid with 1 HP doesn't die. I don't understand it. Maybe we're not dead. I guess I should just turn the difficulty down to normal, but this was just super frustrating. I don't want the game to be too easy, but this was just ridiculous. I guess the spirit desummoned or something because it had been around too long. The enemy just put it away. Probably just gonna let the drones kill it because we suck at shooting. No, we got him. Well, I guess it wasn't impossible or anything like I was starting to think, but how are you supposed to play a game where they can just kill you in cover with armor and everything with magic when you're a mage? Like, I can't really strategize for anything if they can do that. Like, oh well, I'll stop complaining, but it's pretty discouraging, basically. All right, well, he's pretty happy. Good job, Philip. If you hadn't helped out, there would have been no chance. So thanks for that. Form trade agreements with your neighbors. Yeah, thanks for the assist. Good luck for you. Why not? Good luck. Rustling sound of him pushing away. Well, I mean, he's got some drones to defend him, so maybe he'll be fine. So I wonder if I don't think we've permanently lost Blitz's drone. Maybe for this run it's gone. But I bet you this guy will be back the next time we bring Blitz. Because I think all of your allies' gear refreshes on its own. It's probably why you should use their grenades and their medkits more often in general. You don't have to really pay for them. And, like, those things are pretty expensive if I had to buy them. Or maybe they'll take them out of our pay in the end and we'll end up losing money. The U-Bahn trip back from the Adenauer Platz is a shaky one. Surprisingly, the train is packed. The only empty seats are at the very back of the car. A haggard-looking young mother marches down the aisle, dragging 3 screaming children behind her, 2 boys and a girl, each around 6 years old. As the woman nears you, her eyes fix on the frozen pouches of bioengineered meat you liberated from Sutherland's executive freezer. She opens her mouth to say something, but at that moment the little girl jams a finger in her brother's nose. The boy howls and the young mother's shoulders slump. Slowly, robotically, she turns back towards her destination and begins to trundle forward, dragging her squalling offspring forward with the how do you pronounce that word? Solemnity? It's weird. Too many vowels or something. Of a funeral procession. Eventually, the train hums to a stop. You debark gratefully, lugging a freezer's worth of BioWare samples behind you. Well, let's go turn that in, see what reward we get, and then we'll call that an episode, I think. We did get a couple more points of karma, at least. I think we already learned that we weren't even getting paid, honestly. We can give it to him, Escabel, and I think all he's going to do is be like, alright, great, now you can pay for having some of that BioWare installed. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for making me rich. Well, here you go. I don't see anything else we can do with these, really. Hope you give me something. Reward, nothing. I think this... We just got totally ripped off. Maybe we can discuss some more details? I don't know. Would you like to know what caused the lockdown? An accident. It was stupid. Yeah. Also, the Shawaze, whatever you want to call them, they knew about it. They could be back, you know, after we killed them all. Right, they won't take action against the Krutz Bazaar because I'm defending it. I think you owe me some protection money, buddy. And one of the researchers survived. He's a little bit nuts. The lease is paid for a few more years, so he can have some fun. Alright. This feels a little bit anticlimactic. No climaxes. So we did find this auto-injector for Bliss, that is. And of course, we'll need to be paid. We'll need to pay him. So, I assume there's some new things unlocked here, besides the Encephalon we purchased. So you can get an auto-injector for Hyper, which gives you some accurate... Well, you can trigger it for accuracy. But it's not for mages. This would be BioWare, so that's new. Adds Charisma, that's... Is that worth it? I'm gonna have to think about this one. I might buy it. Lose essentially 1 essence, although it leaves room for another slot for +1 charisma, which might affect my magic casting enough to make up for the essence. Maybe. Any other BioWare? Orthoskin. +1 armor for 0.3. Expensive. Lessens trauma from recent wounds, whatever that means. There's our Bliss auto-injector. So you get less... You take a lot less damage, but reduces your strength. Doesn't really matter, but I guess that'd be okay. Intelligence booster. I suppose if I was gonna take... If I was gonna take the BioWare... I might go +1 charisma permanently, that's 0.5, and +1 intelligence. That saves me a fair bit of karma, and the cost of 1 essence might be okay. I'm gonna have to look it up. You know, if you weren't playing as a mage, that'd be pretty awesome, all these things. Except, you know, they are super expensive. +1 dodge and quickness. Again, nice stat upgrades for a relatively low essence. Now this is interesting. So this is a pain editor that costs 0 essence. And it gives you willpower, which we use to spellcast. I think this is useful if your willpower is higher than your intelligence. Because buying points of willpower gets very expensive as you get 5, 6, 7 points of karma. But buying 1 extra intelligence to offset this might only cost you 2 or 3 karma. So you might end up, you know, this is worth maybe 10 karma for a high level willpower, but only costs you like 3 karma for a low level intelligence to balance out. So maybe... And it is 0, so that's head slot. Well... You can only have 1 head slot, so it's either you get the cerebral booster or you get the pain editor. What about pheromones? Pheromones was a body slot, so that'd be fine. Toxin exhaler. You get a close combat poison attack. That's fun. And then I think this is the old stuff. Except for this. Dodge and movement. Because you got a better heart. Dodge and throwing with a better heart. So this was the Encephalon +1 intelligence for 1 essence. That's like actual cyberware with like a little computer. The BioWare was half of the essence for the same effect. it's like nanobots. So that's pretty cool. I want to at least see the new stuff, you know. Alright, well, again, I'm not sure if the cost to your essence is worth it, even for a point in willpower and charisma. It might be, but I'm not sure about that. We'll have to end the episode here. I'm probably going to take a hopefully short break from recording. I don't plan on taking another 4-month break, but I just have to admit that last fight was rather discouraging. So I'm going to try to look up, maybe on a guide or something, a little bit about whether or not spending that point in a point of essence is worth it. And I'd like to hear your guys' if your opinions on the battle, the combat system. If you think I should turn it down to normal, or if there's some strategy I'm not thinking of, honestly, like, did I just build a terrible character? Like, we got 3 karma from that mission. I don't have a lot of spare points to put into stuff. Did I just, you know, are shamans just terrible? I don't know. Like, the shaman conjuring isn't very good. Haste is good, but the other spells are pretty weak. Summons, I haven't had a chance to summon anything in a while. The mage spells are a little bit better, but it kind of splits her points. And if I need to put more points into intelligence or dodge or body just to keep survivability up, my casting ability is never going to get much better. So I don't know. We'll you know, like I said, I'm open to suggestions if you have a better build. If there's something I did wrong or just something I'm missing. There might be some tactic I've forgotten about because I took a break. So yeah, if anyone has any great ideas, you let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. That was a side mission, so next time we'll go to a real mission. Whichever the one is where we have to hit the guy, like kill the failed run where we have to tie up loose ends. So, see you guys next time, and have a great day and all that. Hope your day goes better than Lady Blue's, who's having a really rough go of it lately. See you next time.